So you've been part of three losses that have been under 6 points each. I know it's kind of frustrating, but what do you tell your team after a close game like today?
We talk about the exact same things that we always talk about, which is what did we do well today? What could we have done better today? You know, and what I was really impressed with our team is as soon as I walked in the locker room, they had already been talking about the things that they needed to do better. They gave themselves credit for the things they did well. The same thing happened at halftime. This team is really starting to get it in terms of knowing, okay, these are the things we got to do to win. Now the question is, can we do them consistently enough to be able to beat high-level teams consistently? And so, you know, down the stretch of this game, we were able to identify it afterwards, but we didn't quite fix it in time to win the game. And so, you know, hey, that's what practice tomorrow is for. And that's what I'm so proud of these players, is that all they want to do is get back in the gym and work on fixing the things that would have changed the outcome of this game.
This is a big team, size-wise, athletic-wise, and talent-wise. It's a pretty good team. Does this give your squad a little bit of confidence going in? You won the paint battle, you won the rebound battle. Going into the ACC type of schedule later on in the season, does that give you the experience that you need?
I hope so. Yeah, you know, it certainly does as a coaching staff. You know, some of the things that we threw out there, again, these are the first times that this team has some of these game plans. You know, today, the way we were defending the post, you know, with zones and doubles and some different things, was brand new. And they did it brilliantly. And so, you know, for us to know that we can make intelligent adjustments and our team will be able to put that into action is a really good thing, because with some of the teams we're going to play, we are going to be outsized, and you know, that we're going to have to be able to use our intelligence, use our toughness, and our kids did a great job with that. They really did.
We saw a couple of games in the BYU game and in this game, the shot clock going under 10 seconds a lot. How can you change that as a coaching staff and as well translate that to your players?
And that's, you know, that's that consistent attack that we, when our offense stalls early. Again, every time Coach McEwen made an adjustment, they're switching some screens. We're not getting baskets the same way we were just getting baskets 5 minutes ago. It takes us a little while right now still, and you can see that. And that's exactly what you're asking, is that, well, you know, now we call a timeout, we make an adjustment, we're looking for different things, and our players do it. They do it very well. We have to be able to make those on the fly more, right? So that we don't have to grind out the shot clock and hit tough shots at the end of the clock, because then you're getting lucky if that ball's going in. And we got lucky a couple times tonight, but down the stretch, hey, we also had to force some tough ones, and it didn't go in. So, like I said, that's the maturation of a young team, and especially with a new staff, of just understanding, all right, here's what we do when they do this, here's what they do when we do this, you know. And the quicker and more seamless that gets, the less you'll see of those difficult shots at the end of the shot clock.
And you talked early on in the season about your point guard position. Just wanted to ask you about Tessa Hall, and I know statistically she doesn't light up the sheet, but she does the charges. She's the pass to the assist type of person. Can you just talk about her performance and her enthusiasm on the floor?
Oh, there's no question. Tessa lights up the room. She smiles. She keeps our team going. You know, sometimes we talk about, you know, on a tough morning practice when, hey, nobody really feels that great, like running up and down the court. Fake it till you make it. And Tessa's one of the best ones of coming in and going, all right, coach, we're ready to go. And because Tessa, I don't even care if you're lying to me. I love it, right? So her enthusiasm is infectious, and as a point guard, that's huge. You know, she needed to do a better job of taking care of the ball tonight, and she knows it. You know, it's the first thing that she said is, Coach, my job is taking care of the ball, and I had too many turnovers, and I can do a better job. So that's what I love about this team, is they're willing to accept responsibility. They know what they need to do, and now it's just going to be about getting back in the gym and going to fix it. But yeah, I'm glad you mentioned her, because she's been a huge catalyst for us, both offensively and defensively, and huddles and practice, just emotionally, and again, that's what you need out of a point guard.
My last question would be, a lot of movement in the ACC and conferences in general. You're old school Denver, moving from the WAC conference. So can you just talk about BC and the future opponents in Louisville, Rutgers, who you'll play soon? Yeah. So just the competition and the rivalries that will be renewed.
Yeah, you know, honestly, and I know this sounds like a cliche, we really don't spend a lot of time thinking about that. It's fun to, you know, to watch Sports Center and read the stories about so-and-so's moving here, moving there. But really, as a coaching staff, and this is the honest truth, is all we're looking at is our next game, how we're going to work on beating Rutgers, and how we're going to work on beating Arizona State. As we get into ACC play, let's beat the teams that are in the ACC right now. And, you know, what a crazy time of college athletics. I mean, we are all going to look back at this time of our careers and say, man, I was part of college athletics during that stretch when, you know, the teams were just rolling in and out of conferences. You know, hey, it's fun. It makes for good sports talk radio. It's fun to wake up and read sports, read the sports page. But we really don't spend a lot of time. I know that the ACC is a great conference. I know the ACC office does a phenomenal job of getting the best, keeping the best. Boston College is in a great position. Our athletic administration, our president, we do a great job. And so I'm happy to be here, and we're just going to get prepared to beat whoever they tell us to play.
All right, thank you, Coach.
You're welcome. Thank you.